Um, I thought in the first half, we've been focusing on our defense. And in the first half, I thought our defense was really, really good. I thought we've had some defensive goals, under 40% from the field, under 30% from the three-point line, and we accomplished that. Just our offense was a little, struggling. Guys got some open shots. We didn't knock it down. But thanks to Daewon Coleman and Tyler Roberson Leiden in the first half, we did a great job getting second chance baskets. Our bigger guys did a good job of keeping us in there, getting some putbacks and some momentum. I thought in the second half, after the first play, where they got the three, our guys really stepped up. It was some of our best defense of the year. We did a good job keeping it, for the most part, out of the high post, getting to their shooters. Tyler Leiden and Roberson made a couple of incredible defensive plays. I thought the tide shifted when Tyler Leiden made a great block shot, and where they had a layup, went down, and then Tyler Roberson took two layups away from them, where we got baskets on the other end. That was, I thought, the difference of the game. We've been focusing on our rebound. The guys did a great job. Malachi had a career night with 8 rebounds. That's what he has to do for us. But at the end, as a coach, you're obviously striving for perfection, and we have to get a lot better. Even though we did make a couple of great plays, there was a lot of plays that we still have to finish and make. The hustle plays, the loose balls, those types of plays. So it was a good start for the guys to get a game. A good defensive game, and we just have to build on that and get better.
Mike, finishing for the first time this year, was more distributor than scorer. What did you see from him in that regard?
Well, in the first half, they did a great job. Every time we ran a ball screen from Mike, they double teamed him and they took the ball out of his hands. And so in the second half, we tried to run them more without ball screens along the baseline. Where teams couldn't, get the double team on them. And the one thing that I've learned is as you go further in this, when a guy becomes elite status, their whole game plans are designed to stop them. And so that's why it's so important for, the Malachis and the Trevors and the Tyler Leidens and the Robersons and the Colemans and the Howards and the Josephs and the Obakos. I think that's the key. I mean, you got to have those guys stepping up and making plays. I thought we were extremely unselfish tonight, trying to help each other. Mike Benajay almost has a triple-double, 7 rebounds, 8 assists. I thought Caleb Joseph came in the game and, 3 assists and 2 steals in 7 minutes. I thought that was a huge boost for us, and, we got the win.
So by that token, when Trevor gets 3 threes in the second half, does that make it so they can't do that as much?
Well, it just what was happening is we ran a play where you'll see like a wheel along the baseline where you're taking that away and it opens up space. So if he's coming off the baseline, he gets it. You have your top shooters here. It opens up that middle lane. It was a really good play for us, and that will open up, like you said, for Trevor. They run up Mike, he passes it out, and Trevor made him pay. Trevor was a big defibrillator boost in that second half.
I know when Cornell took that lead early in the second half, how nice was it for you guys to absorb that punch and go on a big run like you did 23?
Well, I you know what? It was, the one thing that I'm learning is it's one play at a time. And, this game has so many highs and lows, and you just got to keep your guys positive, keep fighting, keep doing what you do and do it better. And that's where I thought those guys really responded. I thought, Cornell came out and they ran that great play, a little loop play. We didn't bump quick enough. They hit the 3. They get the layup. And, we responded, I thought, extremely well, doing what we do. And that's the most important thing.
You guys went on that big run pretty much immediately after you put Leiden in. Do you think going forward, especially towards conference play, there's a chance that lineup with him and Roberson and then Mike, Trevor, and
you'll see that. You'll see that lineup. But Tyler Leiden is a main piece to this puzzle, and he's a great player. He does so many things for us. He's averaging over 30 minutes a game, and he's going to be in the game a lot. I can tell you that. Yeah, you mean what lineup are you talking about?
The one with Trevor and Mike and Malachi and then Roberson and Leiden down low.
Yeah. That's one of our best, not only offensive lineups, but combination of offense and defense.
Like, what did you think you guys did better defensively? Was it intensity? Was it getting out to shooters?
You know what it was? It was, teams were getting the ball in the high post too easy against us. And the guards, I thought, really did a good job of, it's all about angles. So when the ball's being passed, and if I'm high, it's an easy pass to the high post. So if you saw Trevor and Mike, they looked like a hockey goalie. They were going like this, and then their hands were going down, and they were really working at it. And what you're trying to do is teams are going to get it there, if they work hard enough, but you can't just make it simple. And so, now a couple times you get a steal, you get a deflection, it makes that guy think about it. And so I thought they did a great job there. Malachi, we talked about earlier, 8 rebounds. I mean, he's small down there, and he's battling. And when our best offense is when we're playing good defense and we rebound. That's our best offense because we're out in transition. And with our shooters, it's very tough to defend us.
Obviously, Cornell's a small team, but Tyler Roberson really got on the glass today. Have you pinpointed a way to figure out when to get him to go like that every game? I mean, I'm sure that's the eternal coach's dilemma, but you know what I'm saying?
The coaching staff, Coach Autry, we challenged him to 15 rebounds. And it's funny because when Tyler focuses on rebounding, he seems to score. And there was still a couple positions, where he had it and he still bobbled it or whatever. I mean, he could have had 20 and 12, but we need him. The thing that was impressive, those 2 blocks were like not too many people on the planet can make those plays. And those are the plays we need. Those are the plays Jeremy Grant made. Those are when we're Wesley Johnson, those blocks coming from behind. They get the high-low. You're doing a great job here, and they come over and make those plays. Those are body shots to the opposing team, and Roby made those today. But I think we're just going to have to, for Christmas, ask for a plug-in, a Tyler Roberson plug-in, and just make sure he's plugged in on every darn day. We got high volt batteries. If you guys have any suggestions of Best Buy or any of these places, we'll get them all plugged in.
Midway through your head coaching stint here, what have you learned about yourself as a head coach?
It's a 40-minute game, and there's going to be runs. You just got to relax, coach your team. Possession by possession. People need to be built up. Some people need to be yelled at. Some people need to be plugged in. And that's what coaching is. And I think emotionally, there's the highs and lows. And you learn that your stomach goes high and low. But for the most part, being under control in stressful situations. And that's what I feel. It's not about me. Never has been. It's about our coaching staff and our players and get them to perform at their highest level. That's what I've learned.
How different has that been since moving over? I mean, in terms of.
Well, what you're doing is it's the responsibility. We have Derek Coleman and Pearl. You just want to represent them, So there's emotion when teams make runs or you feel like it's going the other way, and you got to find ways to get that momentum back. That's the one thing as a head coach or sit in that seat, you feel momentum. You feel the crowd, you feel momentum, you feel those things. But it's an incredible experience. Been very blessed and grateful to have this opportunity. And like in P90X, do your best and forget the rest. That's what I'm doing.
Mike, seeing Pearl out there after everything he's been through, just what you can say about that.
He's just an incredible guy. He's the reason why I fell in love with Syracuse. A lot of people. And he's going through a lot. He means a lot to our program, to our community, to our university, as do all the alumni. But when you see one of your guys struggle, you say your prayers, and it just means a lot. And you realize that life is short, and you have to have those moments and make people smile and make a difference in their life, and that's what we try to do, and we try to teach all our players to do.
Mike, it's interesting you say you feel the momentum in the head chair. I assume you felt it as the assistant in the assistant's chair. What's different? I think it's just being the head coach. You know, it's someone had said being the head coach is from the top down. It's a reflection of you, from your coaching staff to the players, and so it's just a bigger responsibility. It's easy to say, hey coach, I think so and so needs to go in, and you're making that decision, and it's either right or wrong, and that's part of the deal. I think it's been like when I say it's just you just feel it different. Can't really explain it any other way. How you doing, bud?
Good, how are you doing?
Happy holidays.
Syracuse locker room's open.
Let's go Orange.